If you're running any agency or a business where you capture all your leads from Google Ads, now here suppose that whenever you receive a new lead from Google Ads, the details of this lead is automatically added to your Google Sheet spreadsheet without you lifting any finger, and all the details are added to your Mailchimp as a subscriber. The lead is automatically created as a subscriber. Now this can automate your business and you do not have to keep the track of the leads which you are capturing from Google Ads manually. If you also want to learn how you can create this for your business, then let's start creating this from the beginning. Here in this video, I'm going to show you how you can connect Google Ads with Google Sheets and Mailchimp in such a manner that whenever there is a new form submission or a new lead generated in Google Ads, automatically the details are added to Mailchimp and Google Sheets. For this, we are going to build the connection between these three applications using Pabbly Connect. This is the landing page of Pabbly, and you can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com in your browser. After browsing the website, we need to sign into a Pabbly account. On the top right corner, we can see two options: sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on this sign in, and if you are a new user, click on this sign up for free, and this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. You can use these 100 tasks and check whether it fits your business or not, and when you feel ready to upgrade, you can use this code SHUYT to get maximum benefits on your Pabbly yearly and lifetime deal. Once you pay for this lifetime deal, you get access to all the features that are forever. Here, as I'm an existing user, I'll click on the sign in. And here all Pabbly apps page will appear in front of me where I can see all the Pabbly applications. I'll select this Pabbly Connect access now, and I will be landed towards the app dashboard of Pabbly Connect, where I will be able to find all my workflows over here and all the folders over here. If you wish to create a new folder, simply click on this plus icon, and from here you can create a new folder. For now, I want to create a new workflow, for which I need to click on this create workflow, and I'm going to create the workflow from the scratch. I'm going to name this workflow as automatically add Google Ads leads to Mailchimp and track them in Google Sheets. And now I'm going to select the folder. These are the folders which have been created. I'm going to select it as all automations and then click on create. Here workflow created successfully. As soon as I click on create, this box has appeared in front of me where I have to enter my trigger application. Trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of a workflow. There can be only one trigger step in a workflow, but as many as action steps as you want. Here in this workflow, I want that whenever I receive a new lead from Google Ads, automatically the details are added to the spreadsheet and the lead or a contact is created in the Mailchimp, which means whenever there is a new lead from Google Ads, this complete workflow here will get triggered, because trigger basically activates or triggers any workflow. Here in my trigger application, I will be taking Google Ads, and following this trigger application, in my action application, I will be taking Google Sheets and Mailchimp. Here in my trigger event, I am going to select new lead form entry and then click on connect. Now I need to make a connection between Pabbly Connect and Google Ads, for which a webhook URL is provided to me, and this webhook URL is going to act as a bridge to connect my Google Ads with Pabbly Connect. I'm going to follow the help desk given below and build this connection. For that, I'm going to open my Google Ads. I'm running a test campaign, and when you create a live campaign, you have to follow the same process as I'm following. Here I am on this lead gen form, and here I want the first name, last name, email, phone, and you can add all the details according to the requirement, whatever details you want. I'm going to select the company name also. So here I want all the fields. In the preview, you can see that I have all the fields. Now I'm going to scroll down and then search for this lead delivery option where I get this webhook URL. Now here I'm going to open my workflow, copy this webhook URL, paste it over here, and then I'm going to enter the key, after which I'm going to click on this send test data. As I click on this, you will see I will receive the test data from Google Ads in my workflow, and if I receive the response, this is going to show us the connection setup is working fine or not. So here I'm going to click on the send test, and the test data has been sent successfully. Let's open the workflow and check whether I have received the response or not. And just 3 seconds ago, I've captured the response. The company name is company name, the phone number is phone number, the email address is test@example.com. The first name is first name, the last name is last name. Here I have received the test details from Google Ads, and as I have received the details, we can see the connection setup is working fine. And now whenever there will be new lead, I will start capturing that response here in this workflow. Here I have created a test lead gen form. When you will be creating a live form, you will get the details from the Google Ads but not the test response. You will capture the live response only whenever the lead submits the form. Now here we have received the response and now we want to add the details to Google Sheets. I'm going to click on this add new action step, and in my action application I'm going to search for Google Sheets. In the action event I'm going to select add new row and then click on connect. If you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, then click on this sign in with Google. Choose your Google account with which you have logged in your Google Sheets, and after choosing that account, grant away the permission by clicking on this allow. Here Google Sheets is connected with Pabbly Connect. Now I have to enter the spreadsheet. So if I open my Google Sheets, on the top you can see that I have created a spreadsheet by the name Google Ads Leads. So I'm going to select this same spreadsheet from this drop down, and as I select the spreadsheet, all the fields which I have over here appears here. Now I'm going to enter the details, but I'm not going to enter the details like this manually. Instead I'm going to map it. To map it I'm going to enter slash, go towards this Google Ads, enter the first name here, and I'm going to enter space, enter the last name also. So these are the values which I have received from Google Ads and I'm entering those only. Then the phone number is this one. Then the city is, now over here I have not captured the response for the city, so I'm manually going to enter it. But if you have captured the response, you have to map it so that whenever you receive a new response, this get replaced with a new response. If you keep it static, if you enter like this field will become static. So I'm going to enter the company name here as company only, which I have received from Google Ads. Now over here mapping is important so that every time you receive a new response, it is taken into consideration in this field. Manually entering the data will make this field static and the information will not change even when you receive the new response, and that's why we map it instead of manually entering it. After entering all these details, I'll hit save and send test request, and here we have received the response and this response is a positive one. Now let me open my spreadsheet and check whether all these details are added or not, and here it is. We have added all the details. The first name and last name was the name. The email address was this test@example.com. This is the phone number and the company name was company name. We have manually added the mountain view as the city, so it is added here. Now that we have added the details, we have to create a subscriber in Mailchimp. So I am going to add the next action application where I am going to search for Mailchimp. In the action event, I am going to select add new member with custom field and then click on connect. If you have an existing connection, go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, and now to make this connection I have to enter the token and the data center. To get this data center, on the top in this URL I have this US6, so I have to copy and paste it over here, after which I am going to enter the token, for which I have to go towards my profile picture, profile extras and APIs. So I'm going to go towards the profile picture, click on this profile, and then on the extras I can see this API keys, where I'm going to scroll down and then I'm going to create a new API key. So over here I have this option of create a key. I'm going to enter Google Ads as the key name, and then I'm going to click on this generate key. A new key is provided to me which I have copied, and I'm going to paste it over here, and then I'm going to save this. You will see Mailchimp will be connected to Pabbly Connect, and now I have to enter the details. In the audience list, I just have one audience list which is already selected. In the email address, again I'm going to map it, which is this test@example.com. I'm not going to enter any tags. The subscriber status will be subscribed. Then I'm going to skip the interest. In the company, I'm going to enter the company only, which is this one. Then I'm going to skip the designation. The first name will be first name. Then I'm going to skip the gender. I will enter the last name as the last name. Then in the mobile number, I am going to enter this, and in the phone number also. If you have received the response for the rest of the fields, you can enter that. I have skipped these fields for the response I have not received. Now over here, I have entered all the details. I am going to simply scroll down and then hit save and send test request. Now over here, I have received the response that test@example.com is a fake email address, because that is the dummy email address I have received from Google Ads. So I am going to remove this email address from here, and I am going to enter my email address or253@pabblytudes.com, and now I'll hit save and send test request. And here it is, we have received the response and this response is a positive one. Let me open my Mailchimp. On the left hand side where I can see all these options, I'm going to open the audience and here it is, we have created this old @pabblydudes.com. If I go towards the edit, we can see this is the email address which we have added, old253 @pabblydudes.com. Then we have the rest of the details as same, first name, last name, phone number was this. So this is how we have built the connection between Google Ads, Google Sheets and Mailchimp using Pabbly Connect. Now if you have any doubts, you can comment down this video below and we will try to resolve it as soon as possible. You can stay tuned to our channel for learning more such interesting automation. And before you go, if you plan to upgrade, do not forget to use the code SHUYT to get maximum benefits on your Pabbly yearly and lifetime deal. Thanks for watching.
Not only this automation, you can create multiple such automation using Pabbly Connect. Now if you want to know the different plans which Pabbly provide, you can check out the link given over here. If you have any queries, you can mail us at sales@pabbly.com, and if you have any issues, you can comment down this video below and we will try to resolve it as soon as possible. You can subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much for watching.